Welcome to Supermarket Simulator. In our last episode, we had gotten from a 6-item store to a 12-item store, and in the last load, I've restocked the shelves. And why don't we go and take a look and see what we want to do next? We still have purchased a fridge or shelf, which we did, but we probably did it in the wrong order. So we're gonna buy something now. I think our next license is going to be this one right here: the orange juice, the soda, the apple juice, the milk 6-pack, and soda. It's the milk 6-pack that I really want to be selling right now. That's a good price. That's a good profit item. So, however, for most of the items on that license, because we can't just carry one, we need to carry them all, or we're going to get hit from being missing them quite often. We need another fridge. We have some shelf space already for the milk. It's not really enough, but it'll get us started. Let's first, before we buy that license, we have to make sure we're ready to buy it. We're gonna buy the fridge first, and hopefully that'll get that object completed. Okay, that objective is met. Purchase a new section to expand your store. Okay, we're not going to do that right away. We've got that in our red. I'm going to replace those shelves before too long. Alright, so now it's $431 is what we have left, which leaves us a wee bit short. And we're not going to borrow money. So we're going to earn some money, and we're going to probably get this for tomorrow. So let's open the store. We're going to turn on lights. We're going to pay our bills. That is the most exciting thing of all. Yeah, my bill is a little bit high because I turned the lights on in the morning. Deal with it. 20 minutes till 9 o'clock, till we might actually get the first customer of the day. Alright, man. Where's our guy? Okay, there he is. He's a hungry one. Those are probably not the kind of judgments I should be making. He's just buying bread, cheese. It's only 12 things to buy. Alright, that bottled water is too expensive for me. Well, we must have missed a lower price on that one. That's unfortunate. In fact, why don't we make people wait a moment? That price is okay. That price can go up. 75. That one just went down. Alright, we just missed our day prices. A couple people might have the old prices, but that'll be fixed here pretty quick. 75. We'll get these people caught up pretty fast. $13, 7 back. Thank you. There you go. That's a nice package there. That's short of $50. We want those $50. Maybe when we have 18 items. $48.50 is close. It's so close. Someone else had a price problem. I'm not sure who that was. Alright, there's $50. Nice. Yours is less. $18.25. Okay. This is a very exciting part of the day. By that I mean not really much at all. That's okay, we're getting ring ups. We're getting money. $6. Amazing. Thank you. The exact change is probably the best kind of change. You get it sometimes when your prices just make sense. Yeah, I said nothing to her. And I'm saying it to you. Give me your $10. So what are we going to talk about today? We do have some new items coming in. So that's going to be something fun. 25. But unfortunately these days are kind of these days until we get some other employees, which we're going to be adding pretty soon as well. Not sure if that'll be in today's video or tomorrow's, but it's coming. I swear. We're going to get some things. Really what we're going for is to get that third set of items that lets us get that tablet. That tablet's what we want. It's going to change a lot of things. $18.50. So we had started this day with about $1,000, and then we spent $250 to restock the store. We're almost all the way back there. You know, I've noticed that that's usually, you know, if we buy everything we can, we're stocked up, whatever it is. And then our next stocking, just daily stocking to keep it stocked up that way, it costs us until about 7-8 o'clock to, okay, you can take money back. I'm not sure why it's telling me that now. I know that already. 0. That's the best kind of change anyway. Okay. We are going to expand the store, but we're going to get that, we're going to get our other objectives done first. That might be there for a little while. $83. Another $100 bill changer. Might have changed her a little bit. I wonder if it's telling me now you can, now that it's day 10, you can incorrectly charge people things. So let's just say that's 6. Yeah, that one I got an extra 75 cents. Maybe I can just say this is a dollar store. Okay, you got some Sousa. 38. This is an irritating change amount. Alright, that looks like at least a good set of purchases. Nice purchase at the end. Got about an hour to go. And we're at about the money that we started with. And now we're making our profit. Feels a little painful that our profit's about an hour. Plus the extra stoppage at the end. But you know, once our store gets a lot bigger, we're going to have a lot more customers hanging around still buying things. So we'll have a lot more money waiting for us at the end. For now, we're still spending, which is fine. And we're still getting in-boat customers coming in. The store is supposed to be closed. That's fine, we'll keep selling. Decimating our shelves. That's what we like to see. We still have people coming in. It seems to get later and later, but it's still 9 o'clock. It's like free money. That's the best kind of money. Free money. Getting those last bread and cheese and all that kind of stuff. As soon as I say cheese, he doesn't buy any cheese. He does give us $50. I'll get this $4.75. think that's our last customer this day. Restock our shelves. Get rid of our leftover from our last purchasing. Yeah, I can't wait till I can really stock these things. I love having big stocks. Ooh. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's probably going to empty out that egg box. We always need more coffee. So much more coffee. There's the oil, there's the box. I mean that's that we're getting out of this part. I mean, we just have a few more levels to get through, and then we can hire our stocker, and then we can do a lot of other types of things. Alright, so we've got our one water bottle left. Let's end this day. We'll decide how to spend tomorrow's. Close it. Turn the light off. Why not? We're turning it back on in a moment. So we had a short change that day. We just lost 1 point. I mean, it hurts our store 1 point. Yeah, I don't know. Might be a good idea. All right, let's get our prices. We're gonna get our stock, and then we're gonna see what we have left and what we can still buy. So management bills 25. That's a lot for that bill. Okay, so let's check our groceries. We a lot of pasta. Okay, 2 and 3. Probably 1 of everything else except for those fluids. Okay. Products. Probably gonna buy some more of this in a moment. Now I need to take that water off. Okay, still have $943, so we're looking pretty good. We are gonna be spending it. We're spending some money today. First, we're gonna have to load in these 20 or so boxes. That's a lot of boxes, but that's what we sell. Probably gonna need another cheese also. The eggs are gonna be extra. Now I'm trying to line these up right. It solves no problem whatsoever, and soon it won't be a problem because we'll have a storage room there anyway. But at the moment, I'm going to neatly sit those boxes there. See, we have some more small boxes. This is a little bit more tea than I need. 1 shelf would probably be fine. Do you know what would be better? 2 shelves. There's only 2 more boxes of pasta to be loaded here. See, then I went to the top. That's very exciting. Let's get that last pasta box going. We're not really going to have any sort of pasta disaster. We're just going to get it up on the shelf at some point. But you see where we're going to need these employees. I mean, this is a lot of time it takes to do it. We're going to get out of that soon. But we're also going to have a nice stock store. And that's my favorite kind of store. It looks like we can afford to buy some things to sell, which is kind of important to running the business. Alright, here's our Sousa. Okay, so we still have plenty of money. We've got plenty of shelf space, so I think we can go ahead and buy that next purchase. And that's going to be the one that gets us the 6-pack of milk. It's going to be a fair amount of money, but let's buy some groceries. We'll load those shelves. Then we are now going to be an 18 item store. Let's get one of everything here. Load it up and see how we do. Only $86. Probably need a little bit more. Now this is our good stuff right here. This is the big milk. We'll need another box of that. Okay, Turco. I usually put the soda at the bottom. Today, I'm putting it at the top. I'm really not sure what kind of difference that's going to make. My guess is it's going to make 0 difference. I don't feel like I'm also going to have enough of these items. I'm going to have one box. But we're going to have to see how things sell. Eventually we'll have more fridges and more space and all that kind of stuff. That's just not something we had yet. Okay, we're gonna buy also one more box of milk, but let's decide how we're gonna buy that milk, right? Because we need something else first. There's only one, but it's the tablet tool, and we've gotten it. All right, let's see how this works. I'm not, okay, yeah, it is gonna let me use it. All right, there we go. Milk? Yes. Okay. Let's see, how do I buy it now? Purchase. Absolutely perfect. That's gonna make this so much easier. That's fantastic. That is the most beautiful tablet that I have seen in a long time. Now let's, okay, we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna get a little more cheese. We're gonna say E, and we're gonna have cheese. Isn't it magic? Isn't it amazing? Alright, let's get some of these items priced, because the vultures will buy it for the price we paid, and that's not okay. $11.50. We probably could raise that a little more, but I'm satisfied getting the quarter. Alright, $2.25. $2.75. That's also going to be $2.75. That's going to be $3. So we do get profit from these items, of course. $2 or $3 for each one of those sold, but for this one, we get $7.75. That's even more than coffee makes right now. Coffee doesn't make as much price as a lot of these other items. So that milk is our best thing. Let's see how this day goes. Alright, 18 items. 18 items. We're an 18 item store, which we're gonna have to name soon. We have so many things to spend. Oh, see, now that we have 18 items, someone's here at 8:36. Getting some soda. And the milk. The milk is the best purchase. Okay, there we go. There's our first sale of the day. $32.25. A lot of profit in that milk. That's what we'd like to see. Now we probably won't sell anything for the rest of the day. Now we'll sell all this food. Okay, we're almost to level 10. Might be where we can hire a cashier. Have to see how money goes. We are, after all, an 18-item store. We used to be a 6-item store. Then we were 12. Alright, 2 milks. You're my best customer. Alright. Let's take a quick look at that employee tab. And hiring cashier. We're ready. We're ready to hire that cashier. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be cheaper than the automated cashier station, which we are eventually going to have as well. But we are going to have a real cashier. I want to see if it counts us having to deal with these $100 people. And then we want to figure out if, well, I don't remember what I want to figure out now, but I will need to figure that out. Whatever it is, we're going to learn it together. 35, 25. 2 more milks, all right. We are not quite half the day yet, and we are half through the milk. That is a hard item to keep stocked, but pretty soon. In fact, I think this next buy we're gonna hire the cashier. Wow. Okay, cheese is too expensive for me. Yeah, I must be missing something, because that was too high. I mean, I'm happy to have it high. I just don't want them to complain. It does not look like I'm getting those cashier collectors. That's a little disappointing. We'll have to solve that by getting those automated stations. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll have eventually we'll have 16 of those and this one guy. Bottled waters. Did I miss a bunch of prices or something? I must have. These are too high. Let's go look at our price. Now that we have the cashier, we'll just go look at pricing. Make sure that we don't have any prices that are too high. That's a little too high. We're just going to raise everything to the next quarter. That actually, we'll leave that where it is. Now that one has gone up. I need to make sure I'm catching these things. But with this price page now, it's a lot easier to catch. $3.75. You gotta look at this every day. At least, what comes in where it tells you to look at. That price went down. I think we took care of those downing prices. Well, I mean, this is our first day, so those prices had come up at the beginning. All right. But now, what are we gonna do? Let's take a little walk. Now that we have a cashier, we kind of don't have to do much of anything during the day. I mean, not really. We have some things we can do, but we can also take a quick walk. Now, what we're going to notice over time if we look for these people is they have doors that they're spawned in and out of. Some of them just take a walk. They're not our customer. Over time, more of them will be our customer, and we'll see more of them in our store. Eventually, they'll go to another door and disappear. Very interesting. Now, this world is very limited right now, but it's supposed to be growing as one of the updates come out. I'm not sure which update that's going to be, But they still have a lot of work to do in this game, and it's still a pretty great game. And we're so early in. Now, we do have a bit of a line. But this is about a line that we can take. However, as we grow, this is going to become a problem. So we are going to need another way to get people to pay us. And that's where that automatic stock thing comes in. Automatic cashier station. Eventually, someday, maybe around episode 20 or so, I'll start correctly saying the name of that item. Alright, so we don't have a deep light here. This is what we kind of want to see at the end. You know, if you've already got 5 people in the line and it's not 9 o'clock yet, that tends to be a problem. This looks like we'll hold this for at least a few days. Now you do see though, however, now that we do have a cashier, we have a line. It's 9 o'clock, we have a full line. Here's the nice thing about that though. I mean, if we do have a line and people are saying, oh, there's not enough places to get cashier and blah blah blah, they don't care. They don't complain about it at all. So, I mean, that's just how that's kind of stuff. See, the checkouts are full, but guess what? It doesn't hurt us at all. It might hurt us someday, but that day is not today. So, we are going to need to think about getting that new cashier station. I think we're about probably we might be a day away from it. Once we're going to have to restock the juices that are empty. You know, I mean, we got it pretty hard. Our milk held. That's interesting. We did sell 10 milks. That is gonna be a problem. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do. We're probably gonna have to buy some groceries during the day, which means we're gonna have to spend just a little bit too much money to get the next things. But we'll take a look at that. I think what we're going to do is get that next, I think we're going to get that cashier station. Which means we're probably going to have to sell another day to get there. These guys seem to be a little faster than I remember. I remember them being fairly slow. That's another upgrade we had. Alright, let's get the meager stocks on the shelf. No, we don't want to put it back in the box. I know. You're watching me stock the shelves again. That's part of this game. But it's not part of it forever, because we do have stalkers coming. I swear they're coming. Look, we got a stalker. Or a cashier. So many things happening. It's starting to be a busy day now. It's really, how many things do you have to say? We're going to have to find something to talk about. Maybe once some of you guys actually watch my videos, you'll give me something to talk about. The eggs are full. See, it's like someday we sell everything and someday we sell nothing. It's hard to tell. Some days we'll sell all this coffee. Now we need a box, maybe 2, probably 1. Okay, let's end the day. Now we spent a lot of money and we only lost $326. That's just kind of, but we had $700 in upgrades. We had extra supplies. Now we have a staff payment. That's a one-time payment for that, and we have the daily payment on it. But yeah, and then we spent that staff is $80. So no, we're not going to have that $100 charge. That was a one-time fee. Let's check our price changes. We've got that. We're going to leave it where it is. We're going to bring that up to $4.50. Following our quarter rule, we're going to get that to $5.75. And we're going to get that one to $2.75. Now, I've been looking at my shelves to buy things, but let's actually do that again because I forgot I have the tablet. Okay, we're going to order one of those. Let's get one of those. Okay, we have to get that part of the ticket. Gonna get one of all those sodas. Gonna get one of those. Two of those. Two of those. One of those. Let's get two there. We'll have a little bit of extra. We just need one. 1, 1, 1, 0. 1, 2, none. That is fantastic. It gives us a lot of boxes to load. I'm probably not going to have these boxes left as neatly as I did before. That's okay. It really does not matter. I think I could probably have the customers walking on the boxes, and I don't think they'd really care at all. We're not going to do that because it's nasty. We're not going to be nasty. Only 2 boxes of pasta today. Now that was a perfect load of bread. That's the best kind of load. It's like it takes the box and empties it out. It gets everything on the shelf is full. Have I mentioned that I like full shelves? I know. I'm that way. Now, I'm also lazy. So it'll look better once we have a stalker. I'm a lot better at telling people what they should do rather than always being the one who does them. It makes me sound lazy. I don't know. I'm just thinking. This is going to leave us with a lot of extra soda. I promise you it won't last. There's our milk. Gotta have enough milk. That is the most important item to have. Not the fresh milk. We don't care about that really much at all. It's the good, expensive milk in weird bottles. I don't even know where you'd buy those bottles of milk for that kind of money. But it's what they like. So it's what I sell. Yeah, we don't really much care about that milk. Again, if this was a real store, I'd probably run it a little differently. I'd probably have such low prices, I'd probably go out of business. However, these aren't really being purchased by real people, so I can be a lot meaner to them. Perfect. That was by accident. I didn't even set that one up on purpose. I was just Brills. Brills. Really not a word. That's probably how high we can get that stacked. We are going to need that storage area soon. We need more money. We've almost got our store stocked. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and open the store now because we have an hour or so before anyone comes in so we can get the last box loaded. Get this day moving. Alright, 18 items. I can't really push people into the into the store, which is unfortunate. It's like capture the stranders to get more customers. I'm sure that's a great way to sell coffee, to capture people. All right, 9:16, a little bit of a late start of the day, don't you think? I don't know why people take so long to get into the store. So, while we're letting those people get wrong in, let's see what we're going to try and go after next. So our employees is, I believe, a little bit away. Yeah, our cashier is going to need level 15, and we're also going to need the storage room and the rack room. Not worried about licenses right now. Let's look at our growth. $350. You know, we can do that now. We're going to have plenty of more money at the end of the day, so we're going to purchase that immediately. Now it wants us to name the store. So we've got all this extra space. This is a lot more space than I seem to remember getting. That's very interesting. Let's move some of these shelves. And we will think about naming our store. I'm really not gonna get too excited about getting the exact pixel. I'm just gonna get things in a better place. So that was a little more space than I expected to see. I seem to remember that being a little corner. We'll have to see how that goes. I wonder if our store is getting a lot more larger than we thought. Now we've got the new supermarket size. It's much larger. We'll have more. Now we're going to need more lights. We're definitely going to need more lights. Let's buy those now. That is something that I do tend to forget. Let's try and keep the store lit for us here. Okay, we need market furniture. I think we still only have one light. Spotlight. That's the only one we have. Alright, there's 4 lights. And it looks like we're not going to use all 4. We have this big box that they have to be in. That tells us how close the lights can be to each other. And I thought we would need 8, but it looks like we needed 4 more lights, but it looks like we needed 2. So we're going to store that right over here, and I think it'll stay there until we need it. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so we've got the store larger. We've got more space. We've got some more lights. That's pretty great. Let's see what it's going to take to name our store. I believe it's going to take some money. Everything takes money. Customization. Store name, $250. You might have to wait a little while to name the store. We could call it to give it a name now, but then we'd be out of some items at the end of the day. Let's get that milk on the shelf and get some. We're gonna order some more milk now. Or tell you what, we're gonna get that on the tablet. But we're not gonna buy it just yet. Now I'm stocking things during the day. Isn't that fantastic? See the apple. Yeah, I think we could probably use that box of apples. Apples. Apple juice. The apple juice is more of a base juice than a drinking juice. More of a thing to mix other things with. You know, a lot of those juices, when they're not really the juice, that you know, they're artificial flavors and stuff. A lot of them have apples or apple juice tastes in them. That food science is crazy stuff. It's one of those things, it's better the less we know, which is really not the truth, but okay. We also are going to need some orange juice. Okay, I have to remember how to use this tablet. Alright, here's our milk. Kind of get that up on the shelf. Throw that box in the trash. So many boxes. We're going to have a little bit of extra. Eventually we're going to just need more shelves. Yeah, we are inside the cashier. I'm just looking. I'm making sure he's doing it right. Not overcharging the customers, or importantly, not undercharging the customers. Well, we might need one more day to get that automated cashier station. We'll have to see. Now, bottled water is too expensive again. I mean, you're just gonna have to deal with that. It might be our one guy today, complaining about $2 water. Alright, it is 9 o'clock. See if we can maybe, yeah. See, we're selling so much orange juice. It's too bad it's not that much money worth. Money worth is a really sensible way to describe those kind of things. I don't feel. Sometimes my words are just not right. I know what I want to say. Sometimes it just comes out a little bit off. We'll find a way to deal with that, I'm sure. Alright. We have a lot of money still coming. I remember some days, you know, we had maybe $4,000 or $5,000 coming in that part of the day. We'll get there. I'm telling you, we will get there. You're gonna have to give me some time to do it, though. You see, that's letting this cashier work get done while I get this done, and we're gonna be able to close the store right away. That was a great day. Okay, we had one product found expensive. 34 customers, 35 customers total. Little bit of spent, but again, we had lots of upgrades, so pretty good day. I think we're doing well. Now with that, we're gonna call it there for today. We're gonna have some prices to adjust, and we're gonna, I think tomorrow we're gonna get that cashier station, and we're gonna run both. We're gonna see how it works to have them both. All right, but with that, thank you. Goodbye. Talk to you tomorrow.